Hello guys, what's up? It's me, Troy the Specologist, and welcome to Zero to Hero episode 4. So I know what you may be thinking, where was the video yesterday? So I'm making this video as a supplement to, or replacement rather, to what should have came out yesterday, which was going to be a Great Treasure Hunt video. But about 2 or 3 clues in, I got one that wanted me to have 5 def. It wanted me to have a steel full helm and skirt, and I just rage quit. Not really thinking about not being able to publish that, I realized I did not have a video for today. Today being Monday, you'll be watching this. Tomorrow, Tuesday. Anyway, so what am I doing right now? Well, I've been really lazy. Haven't been playing much RS, and I don't really get why. I really enjoy 07scape a lot. I find it to be the most relaxing gaming experience I think I've ever had. It can rival that of a single-player game at times for me, and just the constant progress aspect is just wonderful, and having YouTube as a component also wonderful. So I'm trying to get back into the playing quite a bit every day. So right now I'm finishing training my strength. I gotta get 44 strength, and that will be I think I need 44 strength. I have to check the combat count. No, it's definitely 44. Once I get 44 strength, I'll be maxed out for this combat level, and then I can finally PK. Just been so lazy, and I hate it. I hate how lazy I've been. That must be my word of the day or something. Anyway, in other news, my inventory might look kind of strange. I haven't bought any actual food yet, for any reason whatsoever. I just have tea and some assorted food. So that explains that. I only eat occasionally at rock crabs because they just hit so low. Also, my gear, yeah, that Aquarus Gnome, it's better than an iron full helm and whatnot. So that's the HP level that I needed to get, and now I'm entitled to 2 more strength levels before I have to worry about a combat. I just wish that rock crabs weren't so busy right now. So I do bother picking up the 4 GP that rock crabs drop because I got into the habit of picking shit up when I was doing range training, and it doesn't matter much, but like that extra 5k in my bank from training the range and the strength and just picking up the gold matters a little bit. You know, buys an extra, you know, maybe 200, what am I saying, not 200, like 25, 200, how did I say 200? Gets me like an extra 25 high alt casts, you know, I think of it like that. And the coal and iron ore, those are required to make the steel knives that I'll be using. So that's that. I apologize that it's just so boring watching me train. So as long as I'm here at rock crabs, I figured I might want to talk a little bit about what it's like training at rock crabs. Rock crabs, if you aren't super familiar with the game, are north of Relica, which is north of Sears Village, which is to the west of Camelot. They're regarded as the best P2P training mob because they have about 50 health, I believe, so that's 200 experience. They can only hit a 1. They have very low defense and very low attack. So they're just ideal for peers and everyone. And that's why this place is so goddamn crowded. And you'll realize that it's multi-combat, but you'll rarely see people attacking the same crab as each other. And that's because there's like a good social contract kind of thing going on right now, at least in this world. If multiple people are attacking the same mob, sure, it dies faster, but you don't get XP for killing the mob, you get XP for how high you hit. And more people on the mob means less XP for everyone, and it makes training much more tedious. So I'm glad that people are laying off right now. What else? So plans. So I have quite the paper coming up to write, so I believe I'll only be producing this and a questing for fun video of Knight's Sword for Wednesday, and this obviously for Tuesday. Actually, on second thought, this week, as long as you're seeing this on Tuesday, you'll see the next video on Thursday. Sorry to mess it up on you. So you can look forward to a Knight's Sword video on Thursday, and then I'll be heading home for the weekend. So I doubt. Oh, and it's a long weekend actually. So there may be an opportunity for me to put something out on Monday, but I have off, and I may do another Tuesday, Thursday schedule. You know, you'll find out when the time comes. So the last thing of note, at least for me, would be my combat, sort of. So I never actually got to use the weapon, the barrel chest anchor, on my other, well, on this account, but god damn it, see, there's a perfectly good rock crab right there, but this guy needs to attack the one I'm attacking, and I don't think he realizes, but that's detrimental to both of us. So on Specologist in pre-EOC RuneScape, I was a range pure and I became a range tank, and because I got the defense from Monkey Madness, but I was intending to eventually get the barrel chest anchor. I had started the prerequisite quest, it never happened. I saw, and many of you probably also saw, that Rekt has a barrel chest anchor now, and he's been using the shit out of it in the wilderness and kind of beating people down to a bloody pulp with it. And it makes me say, damn, I really want an anchor, but I have a problem with that. Getting an anchor means getting prayer, and I want to be one prayer for as long as possible. I'm not actually too sure of the requirements for it. I'm pretty sure it's 60 attack. You know what, I'll actually just check right now after this crab dies, if it's 60 attack. Because I was thinking to myself, if it's not 60 attack, then I might want to get prayer before I actually get 60 attack, do Lost City, and you know, all that jazz. Let's see, weapons. I love it. I love it. There's no special slot in 07scape. That reminds me, I'll talk about one more thing. So I have a funny view of nostalgia. God damn it. So I think nostalgia can be kind of naive at times, because you're remembering how much you enjoyed something for its time. So like, a good example I'll use is I watched the show Rugrats when I was a kid. I can't even bear to watch the show now, and that might be an age thing, and it probably is an age thing. But it's also because I just don't find it objectively as appealing as a cartoon. God, I don't find it as objectively appealing as I did in the past when I was a kid, because it was like either Rugrats or another show like Dexter's Lab, and like I like Dexter's Lab better eventually, but I had a prejudice against it, didn't watch it. I watched Rugrats. So now there's been just so much else released that Rugrats isn't, you know, that memorable. And why am I talking about Rugrats? So I'm going to compare it to 07scape. Many players like jumped at the thought of having 07scape, and tons of people came on those first few days and continued to play. And I'm really happy with the amount of people, you know, the concurrent player base that is involved with 07scape. But with that being said, I feel that people have kind of wised up to a lot of the problems that existed within it, and you know, I think part of that is corrected by the content polls that have, oops, well, it looks like I'm breaking my own rule, the content polls that have been released, but like, there's some little things that we're obviously missing out on. Graphical settings for one, an option to rest. That's a big one. You know, being able to see your HP and prayer up here. I love 07scape. It's definitely probably the best overall multiplayer experience I've ever had. But the more I play it, the more I just wish that I was playing like direct pre-EOC Scape, but before the graphical update. One of the last releases of RuneScape before they updated the way Rune Armor and other things looked. That was the prime time for me. And I'm just kind of hoping that 07 Scape will evolve into that over time, and not with the amount of content, but really with the utility. I don't care. I really hope, actually, that they don't add in things like claws, the God Wars dungeon, necks, all that stuff. I don't want that power creep in the game. I like the fact that the strongest weapon is an Abyssal Whip. I really like that. It keeps the value high. But all the utility stuff, bug fixes, graphical update, graphic quality update, not graphic style update, that I'd be cool with. So I hope that my ramblings were entertaining enough for you. And I do apologize that I couldn't release a questing for fun or great treasure hunt video and had to release this vlog, especially because it's a day late. However, keep in mind that you'll have another video coming out Thursday and probably another Tuesday, Thursday release for next week. Until I see you guys then, I might see you in game. Have a good one. As always, if you like the content, you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. If you don't like the content, that still applies, except for the subscribe part. Unless you do want to see more, and I really hope that you would. Anyway, have a good one. Bye-bye.